Well, today we have the privilege of welcoming a brand new member to our church staff, and so we have a tradition around that, the red couch. I want to invite Nathan Agnew to come and join me. Nathan is our new Director of Youth Ministries. Will y'all welcome him with me? Come join me on the red couch. We got our fire here, a little fireside chat.
I like it. I feel like I'm on Arsenio Hall right now.
I almost got a bathrobe for both of us to put on, but I decided I would spare you that. But we might do it one night at youth, which would be awesome. Well, Nathan comes to us from Baylor. Any Bears here? Oh, sorry. That was kind of lame. If there were Aggies here, they would be much more spirited, I think. See, I knew it. But I know it's painful. There are more of you here, your type.
I sure hope so.
We hope to not be unbearable. Is that no? That's terrible. I'm sorry. I've been holding on to that one for so long.
We're scraping the bottom of the jokes.
I don't want to embarrass you. Okay. And so anyway, tell us a little bit about yourself. What would you want people to know about you as you come on board?
First and foremost, I am a diehard Baylor Bear. I absolutely love the Baylor Bears. I grew up at New Hope Church in Pearland. My dad is one of the pastors there. He's currently working as the campus pastor in Alvin, if any of y'all know where that is. So I kind of grew up in that large church mentality. I saw a church grow from like 5 families to, I think it's at 11,000 right now. My parents were there on day 1, and that is the context in which I grew up. Pearland, when my parents moved there, was 5,000, and now it's 125,000. So it's a big city, a growing church. And right now we see League City and Dickinson kind of doing the same thing and going along that same way. There's new businesses coming in, and there's new money coming in, and there's new apartments and new families and so many things that are new and fresh. And I'm super excited to bring some of that new life and that fresh mentality into our church and into our youth ministry and into the schools. And that's something that I'm really going to focus hard on, is bringing that new, fresh mentality to our church.
That's awesome. Well, tell us, you've had a lot of ministry experiences, more than we can detail here. And by the way, we're going to have a night to get to know Nathan this evening at youth, starting at 6 o'clock. So we do invite youth and parents to come, and we'll do more of this, maybe with the bathrobes, if I can find them. We'll have to see. But tell one defining ministry experience you've had that you're really excited about. Something you've done up to this point.
Well, something that I've been really serious about is staying involved in the church. So basically every year of my life, I've been consistent in trying to make sure that I'm pouring into a youth ministry somewhere and accepting God's call. And one of the big defining moments in my faith and in my ministry, I did a trip, I think it was 3 summers ago, to Hong Kong. And I was a college student at the time, and I was really young, and I was dealing with lots of spiritual questions and what it meant to be a Christian, what it meant to be a youth minister, what it meant to just be a Christian man. And God just laid it on my heart that I needed to go to this place, and I needed to invest in these people. And so I didn't know anyone there, and I didn't have any connections, so I went online, and I said, Church, Hong Kong. And I just waited, and I searched through dozens of churches, just looking and praying and praying and praying, and I found one, and I was like, okay, this is cool, this is the one that I want. So I emailed them, and I was like, hey, you don't know me, but can I have a place to live? And they were like, okay. So they got me a place to live. They got me this fancy little credit card that helped me get food around the city. And I was there for almost 3 months, just pouring into that community, just meeting the kids that are there. And that experience, just living boldly and accepting that call and doing something that my parents thought was crazy and that all my friends thought was going to get me killed, it was absolutely life-changing. And that's kind of changed my approach to ministry and changed my approach to what it means to be a Christian. Because a lot of times people are going to look at what we say and what we do as weird. People are going to think that we're going to go into debt if we give too much to the church, or if we're going to get killed if we go on this mission trip, or just people can make up any sort of excuse not to be in the church and not to do what God is calling them to do. But when we step boldly in faith and when we step proudly in our Christian walk, we're going to get things done.
That's awesome. Tell us what you love most about the Watershed.
I love the family atmosphere. I love the fact that on every painting throughout all of the kids' ministry and everything, it's always a parent and a child. And I think that is so incredibly important to the character of Watershed, family and unity and being together. The fact that kids can sit in service with their parents, and the fact that parents volunteer in the youth ministry and the kids ministry and the Easter egg hunt with all of those Easter eggs during the Easter holiday. I think that is so beautiful and amazing that the church works together like a well-oiled machine. Not one part is overlooked. Everything is part of the family. Everything just keeps going and going. And I think that is gorgeous and it is beautiful. And I hope that through my time in the youth ministry that we're able to grow that and mature that and bring that same family attitude to every single aspect of the church.
So rapid fire. Favorite pizza topping?
Ooh, favorite pizza topping? Not pineapple. I would say Italian sausage.
Ooh, that's a good one. Favorite ice cream flavor?
Ooh, Tin Roof from Bluebell. Amazing.
Loves me some Tin Roof. All right, last question. Would you rather fight one duck-sized horse or 100 horse-sized ducks?
One duck-sized horse. I think one duck-sized horse.
You think so?
That just right there, that's fine enough for me.
Well, thank you very much for sitting on the red couch today.